All right, guys. So I'm heading out to camp for the night. The reason I'm actually decided to jam out and go to camp tonight was there's supposed to be a big storm rolling in. Pretty severe thunderstorm, I believe. Potential for hail. I think there's a flood watch in effect, or a flood warning in effect. Because I think they said like up to an inch and a half of rain or something like that. And it's going to be incredibly windy also. I think like sustained 30-mile-an-hour winds, but I think they're talking gusts up to 60 miles an hour. Once I get back in the camper, I'll read you guys the actual weather report of what's supposed to be going down. But it's a weeknight. I mean, it's a weekday. I didn't have anything planned. I knew the storms were going to be happening. So obviously it was either just sit at home and do nothing, or I could come out here and camp. Now, there is a spot out here that I found that is it's got younger trees, so the trees are, and it's kind of cleared out, so it doesn't have big huge trees, and it's kind of away from everything else. I'm making sure to pick a spot so that if it does get that windy, because if there's 60-mile-an-hour gusts, there's probably going to be some branches down, who knows. But I'm trying to stay away from all that in case the tree were to fall, it doesn't fall on the truck and squash me back there. But I'm an idiot. So I already paid for my campsite, and I got in the back of the truck and I started looking around because I packed some stuff up. I had to wash my bedding and stuff since I came back from South Dakota. And I'm an idiot. I forgot my pillows at home. But luckily I'm not very far from home. I'm only about 15 minutes from home. So I'm gonna run back to the house quick, grab my pillows, and actually grab a pair of shorts because I didn't bring any shorts with me either. I've only got sweatpants in my bag, and it's actually pretty warm. It's like 85 right now, so it'd be nice to have a pair of shorts. So I'm gonna run home and do that quick, and then I'll see you guys when I get back to camp. I don't know if you guys saw my new hat here. Went and picked that up for Moss today. If you guys remember Moss from the last couple camping videos up in South Dakota, he gave me that. It's not something that's for sale as far as I know. Him and his buddies have these made. I think it's kind of something to do with their car club. They've all got classic Impalas and stuff like that, which are pretty sweet. Maybe one of these days I'll get a hold of them when they're out cruising and get some video of those things, because they're pretty nice. So anyways, guys, stay tuned. We're gonna run home and grab this crap, and then we're gonna get headed back to camp. Look at all them corns coming up. Corns. So nice, you can eat it twice. That's Greg. Greg works for the city here. He's one of my homies. He keeps all my water clean. He's the superintendent for our water department here. I haven't hung out with him in a minute. Anyways, I should probably shoot him a message. So, all right, guys. Well, I made it back to camp. I ended up picking up my 2 pillows. I grabbed some shorts and some flip-flops. And it's surprisingly, in like the 20 minutes that I was gone, it feels like it's cooled down quite a bit. Storm should be rolling in from that direction. It doesn't look too terrible now. I've got about an hour before it says that it should start raining. I got the camper basically set up. I need to put my pillowcases on. I just got a blanket for tonight. And I still haven't switched out the clips on that side, but I do have some with me, and I brought my little toolkit, so I'm going to go ahead and change those clips out tonight while I'm hanging out in there. I think I've got like 15 movies downloaded on Netflix, so I've got plenty of stuff to watch while I hang out here tonight, and I'm just going to enjoy the weather. I didn't bring any crazy food. I looked at some different stuff that I could make in the back of the camper, but if it's dumping rain really hard, I don't want to have the windows open, obviously, so I didn't bring anything to cook. I just grabbed a sub sandwich from Casey's in town. So I've got like a 6-inch sub, and I've got a bunch of different snacks and puppy chow and stuff like that. So get the last of that stuff set up in there, and then we'll probably we'll wander around a little bit. You guys probably can't see it on camera. I'll walk over there. They've done some stuff to this park since the last time I was here, which I'm actually kind of disappointed about, but I'll let you know. I'll get to that, guys, so stay tuned. All right, camper's set up, pillowcases are on, bed's made, blanket, food container up there. I'm gonna probably throw that bag under the bed here, but I've got my little toolkit and my extra clips for this window that I need to fix tonight. Got my fan, which I won't probably be able to have the windows open tonight, and then I've got my cooler in there. But we'll go walk around a little bit before the storm rolls in. I'm the only camper here. There is a camper trailer up over here, but there's nobody there. I'm assuming they've probably just left it out for the week or something, who knows. But as you can see from the campground, from where I'm at, none of these trees are close enough to fall on me, which was done on purpose. It would be nice to be up here in the shade, but I've also driven through here after some storms and there's been trees down and stuff like that. So I don't want to risk dying tonight just because I want to camp in a thunderstorm. So on the note of why I'm kind of disappointed with what's happening with this place is, prior to this year, this was all just completely primitive camping. Just an outhouse. As you can see, there's some fire pits, and they've actually moved these fire pits up away from the water, but it's nice because you can just pull out of the grass and park wherever you like. You can get as close to the lake as you want. And the wind's starting to pick up. Hopefully that's not too terrible on the camera. I'm sure it doesn't sound great, but there's campsites all over here. There's some up in the cut back up in there, and then over here there's a bunch of campsites. And what they've done is they've started to put in camping pads for RVs. So they're running electricity. I'm assuming they're going to build a shower house probably at some point. Maybe they won't. But right up here in this little area, you can see there's one right there. And there's, I don't know, it goes along this whole road on this part. Looks like a complete pull-through lot. Yeah, there's a electricity right there. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's nice that everybody can have the opportunity to use this place. But that was one of the nicest things about this spot, is there wasn't any camping pads and there wasn't any electricity. So it was kind of one of the least populated places that you could go to. I've never really seen this place full. Many times, like the lakeside area will fill up and people will still bring their campers down here and you can run a generator or whatever. But it just kind of keeps a lot of the people away, which is nice. I don't always want to go somewhere and have it packed. And I mean, these spots, look how close these are together. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of a bummer to see them doing this. There aren't many places around that are just completely primitive campsites. So, and the other one that's fairly close to me is tent camping only, but you can't actually go park by the water. There's a parking lot, so you have to walk down to your tent or whatever. So how I do it in my truck, it never really worked for me, so I don't camp there. I liked camping here even though the fishing isn't very good. I liked coming here because I could get as close to what I wanted to the water. There usually wasn't many people here, but that is probably going to change this year. I don't know how many sites they're planning to do. I'd be surprised if they didn't do all of them. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, it's kind of a bummer to see, you know, if you just want to get out and enjoy some peace and quiet, you could come here because you don't have people showing up with their 30-foot campers and their screaming kids and dogs and all that stuff, which, you know, I'm not trying to say I have anything against that. It's just nice to have a spot that you can go where you know it's going to be quiet. That is probably no longer going to be an option here. So it is what it is. Guess that's your tax dollars at work. So I'm set up and the wind's picking up. It's getting a little darker and darker every time I look over to this side of the lake where the storm's rolling in. But yeah, they moved all these fire pits up. They used to kind of just be sitting there and they were all pretty close to the water. So yeah, I mean, their improvements aren't necessarily improvements in everybody's eyes, I guess, especially not in mine. But let's hop up in here and I'll pull my phone out and give you guys a full-on weather report of what's supposed to be going down tonight. Let's see here. Get these sunglasses off. It's warm today. I think it's like 85 right now. let's pull the old phone out and I'll give you guys a weather report. Turn my fan on. I don't have it in the window because I don't plan to be able to leave it in the window all night. I've just got that turned on high. Blows a little bit at me. So we have a high wind warning. Affected area, it's in my county. Oh well. The National Weather Service has issued a tornado watch in effect until 10 p.m. tonight. That's in my area. A high wind warning remains in effect till 4 a.m. North winds, bugging here. North winds 20 to 30 mile per hour with gusts up to 60 mile per hour are expected. Starting at 3 p.m. and it's 2:55 right now. That's when the warning starts, and then we are also in a flash flood watch until 7 a.m. Flash flood watch remains in effect through Wednesday morning, and that is also in my county. So thunderstorms will bring heavy rain. Rainfall rates greater than 1 inch per hour are expected at times, so it's going to be dumping. Some areas within the watch may receive 2 to 5 inches of total rainfall, resulting in possible flash flooding. So I might be a little bit close to the lake here. I'm like maybe 15 feet from the water, but I'm not incredibly worried about it right here. I mean, I can watch, and if it starts getting bad, I can drive forward. I mean, in the spot that I'm at, this is a lake. It's not like it's not running water, so I'm not worried about getting swept away. If it, you know, it's gonna have to come up, oh, probably 2 feet at least, I would guess, by the way it's slanted, to even get to the back wheels of my truck. So I'm not terribly worried about that, but it is going to be dumping rain. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to have the windows open tonight. Hopefully I can leave this front one open because it's slanted forward. It usually doesn't rain in here, but with the high winds, we'll see how that works. But I do have my fan in here so I can keep some air circulating. So I'm just going to kind of hang out for now. Maybe get a movie going. I've got some text and some comments to respond to, and I need to make a phone call and then get all these eye boogies out of my face. And I'm just gonna hang out. Like I said, I didn't bring anything crazy for supper. This is my supper, an Italian sub. But I also have some, I haven't had any of this in a long time. Some puppy chow is what we always called it. I guess they call it Muddy Buddies. But I've got that in the cooler so it doesn't melt. I've got some nice different beers in here instead of just Bud Light. And we're gonna hang out. We're gonna enjoy the weather tonight and just see how it goes. I'm gonna have a great view of the storms rolling in. So it should be a fun evening. We'll see what happens. Hopefully that there isn't a bunch of trees down in the morning to the fact that I can't even drive out of here, but we'll see. I think it's actually supposed to rain into the morning, but got my shorts on, got my flippy floppies, and I should have brought a tank top or something because I'm a little sweaty already. I should have been a rapper. That's it, guys. I guess I'll kind of let you know as these storms roll in. It doesn't look too bad out there yet. Like I said, it's probably about an hour to an hour and a half before it actually is supposed to start raining. I think it's 3 o'clock now, and at 4 it's like a 70% chance of rain. So it should be rolling in here pretty quick. I do have some fishing poles with me, but I don't really want to walk around too much and start sweating really bad because I'm going to be stuck in here tonight with no shower. And right out here in front of me is pretty shallow. If you guys can see, well, maybe not. There's a bunch of sticks and stuff sticking out because the water level was way down at this lake for quite a while. That's about it, guys. We'll just hang out and wait for the storms to roll in. I think while I'm waiting for that to happen, I'll probably go ahead and fix these curtains. If you want to see how I did it, I'll link the video down below, but I'm going to get the 6 that are on this window swapped out. And I guess I'll see you guys as soon as I get that done. Alright guys, well, I got all those clips replaced on that window there. And it looks like the storms are about to start rolling in. I mean, I don't know what you can see on this camera, but it's getting pretty dark over there. It's continuing to cool down. They kind of pushed the rain and stuff off for a little while, but it looks like it should be hitting fairly quickly. There's still the warnings and advisories are all still in effect. I'm honestly surprised the wind hasn't already picked up more than it has, but the weathermen never seem to be that right. So, but it does look like it's definitely getting darker over there and it's starting to come at me. So we'll see. We'll crawl back up in here and lay back down in the bed. I'm watching a movie. Ouch. Tailgate hurts my knee. I'm gonna keep watching the movie here, and then we'll just continue to sit here and wait and see when the storms roll in. Oh wow, you see that cloud rolling right there? Oh, you're not gonna be able to see it on camera very well, but man, it is moving good. I think the darkest kind of area is over here behind me. It doesn't look near as dark on camera as it does in person, surprisingly. But yeah, the tail of this thing is just rolling. Hopefully a tornado doesn't drop right there. That's moving crazy. Yeah, like that cloud is, it's I can't tell which way it's kind of rolling. It's like doing this number, and up there it's moving quite a bit. That bank of clouds right there is looking pretty cool. It's like 2 layers right there and there, and it's just moving like crazy. Should probably get in the truck, or at least close this up for now. Hang out. Oop, raindrops right on you. Cleaned off, you guys. It's raining in the water here. The funny part is it's all sunny behind this. Like, I don't know if this is just a little spot of it, but right over there it's bright and sunny, and then you got all this coming in, but it's sunny back there. This might not be too terrible. Yeah, those clouds are just rolling up there. These GoPros don't do anything justice, and more rain on the lens there, but it's like big old fat raindrops. So I'm gonna get back inside here. I can see it from the windows. There's some wind. See it across the water. Get a little bit more rain again. Oh, I need to keep that window closed actually, because there's little bugs flying around now, and I'd rather not have them all in here. Well, it's raining pretty good now. Enough that I had to close both windows. That one's still open. It's dripping off of here, but since that window slants forward, it drips straight down. It doesn't come in. This isn't wet at all. No water inside. So, and I'm actually kind of angled down a little bit more since I'm kind of right on the edge of the lake here, but still watching a movie, watching ET. Sure, my hair looks amazing. I think it's time to eat dinner. Have my sandwich. And I've got a beer here that I just cracked open, and it's not bad. Boulevard Brewing Space Camper. When I saw it said camper, I figured I had to try it. Cosmic IPA. So it's not terrible. I'd buy it again. I'm having one of those. And I'm gonna eat my sandwich here. And I learned my lesson the last time I did this, that I didn't have anything to put on the sandwich. And they didn't have anything good, like they didn't have any mayo packets or anything at the gas station. This was just pre-made, like I didn't have them make it. I guess I could have had them make one. But I grabbed a packet of ranch. So, throw some ranch on it. Ham, pepperoni, salami, medium cheddar cheese, provolone cheese. And that's it. Nothing fancy. That's definitely better than the last one that I had. I don't even remember where I bought that one at, but it was terrible. Throw a little ranch in there. So, I'm gonna have some barbecue chips with this. Dumping some pretty good rain out there now. There's a little bit of thunder, I can hear it, but I'm guessing with the way that camera is picking up all the rain on the roof that you're not gonna be able to hear any of that. Yeah, this is the most solid rain I've had since I parked here. A little bit more ranch. I had sriracha with me too. I could have put sriracha on here. Forgot about that. So you can kind of hear the rain blowing with the wind. I'm just gonna get back to watching the movie, guys. Alright guys, well, the storm was kind of bogus. I've been sitting in here for a while. I don't know, it's after dark now, but we didn't get near as much on this storm as what they were predicting, at least not in this area. I think it's supposed to continue to rain a little bit in the morning. It's kind of rained off and on. It is fairly windy, but still nothing like what they predicted, at least in this area. I know that a little bit farther south, the storms were pretty severe, so there was some in some places, just not here. I guess I missed out on the fun storm I was hoping to get to watch, but hey, it is what it is. I'm not sure if it's going to be rain in the morning. I mean, my weather app says that there's a high percentage chance in the morning. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning, y'all. Oh, it's about 6:30 in the morning, and I don't know if you can hear the rain on the roof. It's pretty light, but it's actually continued raining for a while this morning, so I don't think I'm going to get out and do any fishing right now. In fact, I don't think I'm ready to get out of bed yet. I'm not surprised that I woke up this early. If I leave the curtains open, it gets bright in here. I usually wake up this early. I just have to decide what I want to do. I don't think there's much for me to do here now, out with this weather. I don't know how long it's supposed to last, but the windows are fogged up because I had to close them since it was in potential rain. I didn't want to get soaked in here in the middle of the night if I didn't wake up because it started raining. Not really windy out there at all. That was one of the most whack storms, whack overhyped storms. Whatever. I got out and enjoyed a night in the truck. Can't win every time. Okay, now I'm awake. It's like 2 hours later. It's not raining anymore, but now it's windy. Little Dunkin' for breakfast. And a honey bun. I'm gonna eat some breakfast, guys. Drink my coffee here. And I'm gonna get loaded up and headed out of here. So I'll see you guys when I'm on the road. Alright, let's get out of here. Get my flippy floppies on. Dollar General. Yeah, boy. Skeeters all over out here. Alright, as you guys can see, there really isn't much damage around here. There's a couple branches laying down over here, but that's about it, like small stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this video out, but before I end it, I just want to say thanks to all of you guys, man. I really appreciate you guys. Last night we hit 900 subscribers on the channel in the middle of the night. It's been an amazing trip so far. I mean, I'm not even a year into this. I want to say my regular uploading started mid-July of last year, so we're just under a year, and we've hit 900. It would be really cool to hit 1,000 in 12 months, but hey, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not doing this for numbers. I'm doing this for your guys' entertainment and my entertainment. This has been the ability to be doing what I'm doing like I have been for the last year has been amazing, and it's because of your guys' support that I know that this is kind of working, and I don't know, it's awesome, guys. I appreciate it so much. You guys have been great. It's been great interacting with you guys on the comments and the other creators that videos that I now watch, because we watch each other's stuff, and it's been cool. You know, there's the big guys out there, you know, with 100,000 million, you know, millions of subscribers or whatever it is, you know. But honestly, it's really great to watch a lot of the smaller guys like myself. It just these guys aren't pushing product down your throat. They're not, you know, every video isn't a paid advertisement, and I understand why they do it. I mean, if you're trying to do this for a living, that's what you got to do. But I just hope that, well, I don't hope, I just know that I'm not one to just want to shove product down your throat. Like, I don't even know how to say it, but you know, if it's your own stuff, like you're pushing your own merchandise or whatever, that's one thing. But man, there's some people whose channels just evolve into this infomercial commercial for another company's product, and it's really kind of a turnoff for me anyways. Like, I don't really care about the product you're pushing. I enjoyed the videos before any of that kind of stuff happened, but that's a little rant, I guess. I don't know. Stay true to yourself and what you want to do. Don't just do it for the money, because then the videos just, I don't know, they go downhill in my opinion. But yeah, guys, it's been an amazing journey. I appreciate every one of you that's hit that subscribe button. It means the world to me right now. So anyways, on that note, I'm gonna get headed home. I've got some editing to do today, and I'm gonna go fishing tomorrow. I've got all day to fish tomorrow and Friday. We got some more great stuff coming up. I've got some great plans running around in my head for some stuff that I think you guys are going to enjoy. I know that I'm going to enjoy it. So, like I said, thanks for all of your guys' support. Thanks for the 900 subscribers. It means the world to me. And stay tuned for the next adventure, guys. I'll see you in a bit.